Well, that's how we're going to start the interview. Welcome to the Sunsplash Mix Show. I am Ja Prince.
And I'm Selector Princess.
And this is Orville.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Blessed love.
Now, we want to use the right terminology because words mean things. Are you a creative? Are you, he's just a dancer? Well, he's kind of producing like video production or music. So who is 2022 Orville?
Well, I forgot use creative now. I forgot use just use creative as the broad-based word and to fit myself into, because I'm really doing a lot of things.
You keep watching this series on YouTube, right? And I swear it's binge watching now. We're at the status like, yo, I watch it every time that the episodes drop. So what is The Bartender?
All right, so The Bartender got started in 2020, just as the pandemic hit. Myself and Dance Xpressionz, we just came off, it was a 1-month tour of Asia. And we were just going in this region for the first time. We did 5 countries, and it was phenomenal. The response that we got over there from the students and people just wanting to know about dancehall. And then when we take dancehall, we take the culture. So it's not just about the dance itself, but the whole thing about the history of the dance, the dress code, and our traditional folk forms. So we came home very hype about that, but then the pandemic was on us, and we realized that this is real, this is really happening. So we moved to the online platform by doing some dance classes with them, but that kind of quickly get shaky because dancers were now, because of the economy and because of the climate, people started asking for little and nothing for classes, and it just never did work out. I've had my YouTube channel for years, like the Dance Xpressionz YouTube channel for years, but we never pay much attention to it because it's not something that we could monetize, because we're usually putting dances of other people's work, the songs were other people's work. So I remember a gentleman called Rupert, who works with Winford, said to me, you should look into monetizing your YouTube because you have a whole heap of content. So why not try and do this? I said, all right, we're going to look into it. We had 4,500 dormant subscribers on the YouTube page. And I said, what could we do? Then it dawned on me. My dance majors, my 2 senior members, who is Stacey and Shelley, graduated as drama minors. They were dance majors, but they minored in drama. And when I was at XED, I used to write a lot of skits and all of that. So I said, what if we just rekindle some of these skits and put them on the platform? My business partner is still Gordon, and he was Buju Banton's partner,
right?
Audio engineer for Shabba Ranks' 2 Grammy Award-winning album. The man have a whole vault of beats, right? And I'm good friends with Sly Dunbar as well, and I started getting some beats. So I said, all right, let's put our own beats, put the skits there. I picked up my cell phone one day and record the guys. The guys were on a boat at the house, and I record them, and I get jokes and all of that, and then I show them on the phone, and them say, yo, sir, this is good enough. Why want to start do this? You're going to bring some costumes tomorrow and do it. And I said, no, I'm going to do it now.
Right.
We're not going to procrastinate no more. We'll do it now. We'll do it. We started putting up some short skits. Immediately, the people started to respond to it. But they responded more. We had about 3 or 4 skits up there. And one was called The Bartender. We did a shop one. We did one that we called Dog Name Your Supper. But people responded to The Bartender one. I said, do a next one. Did the next one, and then I said, all right, I'll do about 5 of them. This is 6 seasons later.
Yes. And let's talk about the time frame, like from the creation, like, yeah, all right, this not gonna work, but no, let's like pattern it out. Let's get it on a calendar. When did you start thinking like this is season 1? Let's get some structure.
So our first upload was the 24th of April, 2020. So by the time we got to the 29th, I think, we were now with the Bartender episode. So now everybody would get around the laptop for watch the episode. Now, accidentally, I uploaded one of them, and I don't know what I punch in some things, and it went on Premiere. This I set up a Premiere in 2 hours. All right, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it on Premiere. But when I premiered it and I watched and saw 163 people watching, me say,
weird, yeah.
163 people sit down and I watch this. I said, no, man, I'm gonna premiere it every week now, so we can watch the interaction. And the following week, it went up by 100. And then every week. So this piqued my interest now. No, it was May of the same year, April, May. It was the following month that I started learning how to edit on the phone. Because when I shoot it, I would give it to the DB to edit. And him say, sir, I'm not always there around and I think you need to learn how to edit. And him start showing me how to edit. Brother, it was like me tell people all the time, say, you're born 2 times. There's your biological birth, and then there's the birth where you realize what you should be doing. You see, the minute you realize what you should be doing, that's a new birth.
Yes.
So this is, for me, this is like a 3rd birth, because
you can dance and create.
Yeah, man, when we start edit and when we start look at the process, and then person said to me, but Orville, you're an actor. Like, we know you as an actor. Why you're not in the series? So I said, no, I enjoy this creative process. Like, really, I enjoy putting it together.
Right.
You know, so I want to be able to get the best out of it. And I think just by doing the directions, I am getting all that. I can't direct myself. It's going to be difficult. I want to be able to look at, you know, and believe me, it's wonderful. It's been wonderful. So we made the channel. We started learning about how to use YouTube. Now people started telling us about using keywords and you know, upload things you can and cannot use, and community guidelines, what we should look out for. Things can be too abusive, and I always knew that I didn't want my channel to have anything that kids can't watch, you know. So I didn't know that from day one. But when we started uploading, now we started understanding, you know, the algorithm. So we know we have to cover 4,000 watch hours to get monetized.
Got it.
Bro, we did that in 2 months. We did that. We started in April, and by June, we saw the first green dollar sign that said $3. $3 US. That's where it started. No, the way me excited, I said, what? Let's just do the work. You know, and Sid was so good to us, because there's a hostel. So the dancers would come over on a Friday night, and then we would book them into the hostel, and we would shoot Friday afternoon, shoot Saturday morning. And remember, you know, when we're done shooting at the night, we run boat, we play games, bingo, and all different kind of things. The next morning we get up, so it was a true family affair.
Yes.
So part of what people are sitting at the Bartender is it comes out of a place of absolute respect and love, you know, and people understanding. We saw right away that this is something that, what really got to me was the fact that persons who lived in my community overseas, and I'm talking about between Canada and England and the US, who were away for 20, 30 odd years, said, I am now seeing my community that I left so long on YouTube. Like, you're presenting my community to me, and say, see Miss Laurel shop there, and trust me, I felt I owed it to them people there for upload every week so them can see them community. And other people, it was not just the community now, it's just places in Jamaica.
Right.
I like a shop going out half a tree, and somebody say, you know, long me not see tasties, you know, long me not see Ray, you know, long It was something that we realized that we're doing is not just about trying to earn what we can earn from YouTube now, but it was really to help to spread the culture to the diaspora, to people who they've been out of Jamaica, who homesick, who miss some of the little things them. You know, so that's where we've been. And to grow the product, we started saying, all right, we don't want to just show Jamaica as inner city. Right. Like, we want to show different places. We want to show corporate Jamaica. We want to show different sections of Jamaica, and then we want to deal with different issues as well.
Yes.
So
I love it.
that's
I love
where
it.
we are.
I love it. Very, very continuous, very intentful with the content and the creative process. We got to give you lots of kudos for that. Seriously. Because there were others over the years who may have said, "Oh no, I gotta wait for the paycheck. I gotta wait till TV RCF decides to approach." And said, "No, I've plenty of time and plenty of talent."
Patience.
It's patience and is having. I mean, the older I get, the more I realize how it's a frequency. It's having the right people around you, and we can say this to people: getting the right people around you is getting yourself right. You have to spend some time with yourself because you are going to attract who you are ultimately. So you have to find out who you are, and then you have to work on that frequency, and then automatically the persons that are supposed to be in that space will come into that space. So it's not even luck, it's just you raising your frequency and pulling people around you that will help make it work. Bartender season 7 is going to be aired on an app called VibesNet. We're being compensated for the work the right way now.
All right, talk about that.
Yeah, man. So and I was in New York. We've been approached 3 times about getting Bartender in syndication. But because it was shot on a cell phone, people kind of shy away from it, and they're impressed that the work is done on it, but it's just in terms of quality. No, this phone, I tell people all the time, this phone is going to go in a case on a shelf card. It started on this.
Right.
And the YouTube channel helped us to buy a S20, which was a better thing.
Yeah.
No, I am telling people I am shooting with the S20 because it is convenient, but not because I don't have the right equipment. I have 2 cameras now from a YouTube page. Wow. I have 2 cameras. We have 6 lights. We have a boom mic.
What?
And I'm looking to get other stuff. Now, this is from my YouTube page.
Yeah, man.
So, but the camera is so convenient. When you raise the camera, it adjusts to the light immediately. So I'm still, we're still using it.
Of course.
But I was in New York and I was approached by a gentleman who said, I binged watch. Somebody called my attention to Bartender, and I binged watch the Bartender. And my friend, what you're doing goes way beyond just a series.
Right.
You're actually touching people's life, because everybody around him start feeling odd because hear people that talk about Bartender, and he must say, hold on, man. No, man.
You know what?
Check it out.
Right.
Man, make a check. And we had a sit down. Now, anybody who know me know one thing. The things I do goes beyond self. I always try to pull people around me and see who me can empower and who me can elevate. And I sat and had a conversation with that man while we were in New York, and I felt like I was talking to myself based on when the app is designed to engage local content creators, local creatives. So the app itself is designed by Jamaicans. They have a building in Ocho Rios. Everybody at Jamaica. Now they have the resources to outsource, but them say no. We are Jamaicans who have made well of ourselves. We are going to invest in Jamaica. Now they are taking content creators and paying them upfront for things to put on the app because they're looking at the long term. All right, if we're using YouTube, you go to Xpressionz JA YouTube channel, and it is spelled Xpressionz JA. That's where you go to get all the content, and it's not only the Bartender up there, because the Bartender is the flagship program, but we have a thing called One Apartment that we would like people to look at as well. It deals with abuse. We have one called Corner Shop, and Corner Shop. What Corner Shop does is Corner Shop is paying respect to what we call foundation theater, roots theater. So respect to people like Paul Beal. We are talking about people like Ralph Holness and Everton Dawkins and Ian Reid. There are some names where these people's names are not in books, but we still have to pay respect to these people because they're the foundation of it. Maxwell Grant. We have a number of those persons. So when you go on the Xpressionz JA YouTube channel, you will see these things up there. And as it relates to VibesNet now, VibesNet app will be, and we premiere season 7, episode 1 on the 25th on the app. And it's $2.99 for all movie things, because we're not going to be the only content up there. There are other local content creators that will be up there as well. So anything movies, you'll get it for $2.99, and then there's a $9.99 that you get movies and music and podcast and a number of things. But what I truly love about it, and why I'm asking persons to support it, is that it is employing Jamaicans in every area of the arts. So it is not open for anything overseas. It's with local Netflix. This, when I tell people, go back to Xpressionz JA YouTube channel and watch the things that we post up there. It is what we call edutainment. It's not just about, it's not just entertainment, but it's educational as well.
That is it, ladies and gentlemen. No, I couldn't say it any better. You know what I'm saying? That's why we need to focus. And I'm gonna have to spend my money. Like a lot of people, like you said, we are in the diaspora. We work hard, but you're right. We need to reconnect with the creatives that we already know. So we like it. We like it on Facebook. We like it on YouTube, on Instagram. But so what? $9. That's it. All right.
Yeah, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So we really want to see the persons who are truly supporting us, because if people know we've been hit the hardest during the pandemic.
Oh yes.
We continue to be creative, and we have a lot of people out there who are struggling with a whole heap of mental health issues, and persons who said literally, boy, sir, you saved our life because you gave us something while we were in lockdown to watch every Sunday, and that was why I felt so dedicated to the patrons, to the viewers, the subscribers. So every Sunday, unless we're on a break, every Sunday, make sure we upload, because it's peace of mind for some people. So yeah, man, thank you for this platform, and thank you for helping us to get the word out there. Support the creatives, people. I mean, spend 6 bills with me, $2.99. Spend 6 or 7 bills with me monthly, and watch the Bartender. We go in production in a week, and we're excited already. So, and listen, I want people to know that we have something coming up called A Seat at the Bar, where we'll be doing some interviews with artists. We'll be also talking about just the history of Cell Block Recording Studio.
You heard it here first. And again, it was well overdue. This is only like a 5-minute touchdown with Orville right here on Xpressionz.
Understand.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah, man. We're out here, and any way we can get the word out, we always appreciate it. And like I said, Selecta is family for the longest while. Like she has never left our side. You know what I mean? She's been there. And
absolutely enjoy all the talent, all the quality, because the quality has always been up. So we're very thankful that you can share all the creative energy. You have the entire
Xpressionz family.
Yeah.
Blessed love. Thank you so much. I feel the love. Believe me.
I would like to see Apartment come back too.
We are looking to bring back One Apartment.
Okay.
We're looking to bring it back.
Excellent. I like in the shop, but I like Apartment as well.
Yeah, man. One Apartment. Listen, One Apartment's script was done in 2003. It was written in 2003 while I was teaching at Exed Community College.
Wow.
It was written as a stage play in 2003, and we took it to the Drama Festival, and it won, I think it was 7 different awards it won.
Wow. It's excellent. I know there's more. There's more.
Time.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. So it's Bartender fan page. It's Orville Xpressionz I mean, once you type in Xpressionz with the X, Xpressionz, you'll see all the persons who are involved with Xpressionz family. You'll see Shelly Xpressionz. Send us a DM. What I love about what I've been doing so far, especially with Bartender, is that we've been putting a lot of inner city youths' face out there and empowering some inner city youths and having their friends say, would I love to be a part of this? So we have the platform now, so we'll be doing a whole heap of community work as well.